I don't want to go too far. I don't got my bear spray with me. And there's 2 bear that live up here. So I don't want to go too far without my bear spray. And plus, like, I'm in sandals and stuff. Rose used to be that used to be my great aunt's house. And that used to be my grandmother's house. They got the wood from this house from another house about 10 miles from here. And the house that they got it from, I don't even know if you can see it there. The house that they got it from was haunted. Like, they could hear things walking up and down the steps. And after they brought the wood from the haunted house and brought it here and built that house, people started seeing things. My mom had a man standing over her that worked on the railroad. He had the railroad clothes on, and he was Chinese. And they had people to work that was Chinese work on these railroads around here. So he was, I guess, probably hurt on the railroad when he, back in the day, and he was attached to that house. And yeah, Mom she woke up and he was standing over her. That house looked decent when I was a teenager, and I decided to move into it on my own. And I had an old-timey lantern because I didn't even have the power turned on yet, and I was getting ready to light the lantern. Thank goodness I didn't. And the lantern slid from one end of the table to the next and landed in the floor. Just weird things have been seen in that house. You know, even though I know that they're not going to hurt me, it's still eerie sometimes. Especially when you're alone, things just feel different. Spooky and different. I'll walk up to the field in the back. I just heard something on my left up in there. That's where I told you guys. Remember when I said the hole down over the side of the hill? Well, the hole leads up into there. So let's shine it up into there. Just hold it. Look. When fall and winter come, you'll be able to see everything that they build up in there. It's really, really neat, the things that they build. They have a teepee back in there. It's absolutely extraordinary. I just know they're inhabiting it right now. I don't want to go walking right up there and aggravate them. See the blind right there? There's a blind. There's another one right on up here. It's just like you'll walk up here one day, and then walk up the next, and all this stuff, you can see the drag marks where they'll drag it up in here. Well, I moved it. There's one right back up in there. Coyotes. Or it could be a wild dog. It makes me a little worried being up here by myself without anything to protect me. I just thought I heard somebody talk. I just heard voices. There's nobody up here. back behind me. Walk out of the holler. My footprints along the side of the road. That was crazy. I just heard that. It almost sounded like rabbit. That's what it sounded like. I know it's probably not what it said, but I hope it caught that. Should have been a frog, maybe. It just, from a distance, sounded like a voice. I don't know. It's born in front of us for a little while. Take everybody back to the one spot that I go that has all the structures not far, about a mile from here. I don't think it's the same clan that live here that's making them structures. It's different. They even act like the things that they do are different from the ones here. You can't even see the bridge there now. There's a little bridge right there that you can go across. That used to lead to that garden over there, because that's another garden plot. Crows are warning about something. I wonder if it's me or another predator. I used to find tracks all in here. I've been watching a lot of missing for. Oh, look here, something's been. See deer tracks. What's that? Something's been making its way up that hill. I don't know. It's so weird that those holes just appear there. I see tracks already. They're kind of old though, and this ground's too hard to really make heads or tails of stuff. I think about things quite a bit, and I think the only thing that I'm worried about is, that was weird. Where'd that come from? Their well-being up in here and learning from them. Like, I've already come to the realization that I'm not going to get them on video, probably. Now their vocals and the evidence of them being here, I can. Like, that's not a problem, but they're not going to just jump out and say, here I am. You know, like, they've been living here for a long time, and we didn't even know it for their first, well, I don't even know, all my life till I was 30. I knew that Papa talked about the old men of the mountain. I thought it was a hobo that lived up in there. And he would talk about the wood boogers. And I thought that was, you know, like I say, woodchuck, and that's a groundhog, or what is it? Beaver? Groundhog, one of them. But anyways, I thought that a wood booger was a really big groundhog. I really did. I had no clue. We can get him to whistle back. They used to whistle back to me. I'm going to do the loud one. Gotta keep my osmo pointed up where the light is so it doesn't get fuzzy because it's getting a little dark. When fall comes a little bit more, I'll tell you guys up in there, there's structures up in there too. That looks, look here.